Greetings, fleshy mammals. It has been a minute since we have been here. It is I, dwarf underscore 101, and I am joined here today with the man, the myth, the legend, James the Gamer as usual. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. It's great to be back. Only like a calm, like what, year since we last did something on this channel?
I mean, yeah, fair, but hey, still more consistent than Fitz, if you ask me.
That is pretty true. Fair enough.
Still
We
more
got
consistent.
somehow we have more consistency than Silver Dollar A Gaming.
Yeah. we still have
More content
more
too.
we still have more consistency than LA Drifter 5000.
Oh, now that's the truth right there.
Yeah, facts. But yeah. It has been a hot minute.
It's
Would
been a
you
while, that's for sure.
we got some stuff to catch up on, of course.
Yeah.
James, do you want to maybe start off, or you want me to go first?
Well, let's see what you got, and I'll see if I can add anything on. I can't say my life is super interesting, but I'm sure I can figure out something to say.
Okay. Okay, so firstly, um I have been going through the way of the life. Life do be lifing. It is not nice, but it has made me into who I am as of this current moment. I'm still going through some tough stuff as of this moment, but I am not here to talk about that right now. What I want to talk about is the other stuff that's not so sucky. So basically, right? I have been mainly focusing my time on uh people I want to be around, or I don't feel like I gotta put up a facade or be fake around in order to have fun. Um I've been trying to only interact with people that like me for me. Um yeah, I'm just tired of uh taking shit from people. So
That's
uh
the truth.
yeah. So there's that. Uh, I've also just been following my passion for fighting games. Basically I don't really touch shooters anymore. Like you haven't seen a Siege video from me in ages, and
Oh
rightfully
yeah.
so. Done with that.
Yep.
Um uh oh yeah, Paladins stopped getting support. That
Thank
happened.
God. Thank you. Thank you.
Hopefully another company sees the potential in Paladins and decides to buy it from Hi-Rez, but we can only hope.
Ah,
Uh,
yeah, the potential of hero shooters, the most overblown and boring genre of games, right next to first-person shooters.
says the guy who plays Marvel Rivals.
I Marvel Rivals and Six Siege still. So, what does that say about the contents of my character, huh?
Yeah.
Look, I know it sucks. I like the way it sucks.
It literally reminded me of that little porcupine or hedgehog thing from Ice Age, who was like, "I was born in this hole. I'm going to die in this hole."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I only play games that's like entire goal of its own existence is to make its player base suffer as much as possible and create the most miserable communities. It's why I play Six Siege. It's why I used to play For Honor. Hell, it's why I play Marvel Rivals. No, I don't like Marvel Rivals, but it just scratches a weird itch. It makes you angry in the right way. I hate it,
The
but it's
thing
great.
is, you say that, but you refuse to play League of Legends.
Look, I'm not going to go like into the suicidal depths of chaos, okay? Like that's where I draw the line.
It's not that bad, especially
It's that
currently.
bad.
They just added voice chats.
How did you communicate with your team before?
You could only type in the chat. You couldn't voice chat
In a
unless.
competitive real-time strategy MOBA?
Yeah, you could send Discord links in the chat, and then they could join the Discord like through that and talk to you that. But otherwise, you could only voice chat in game if they were already in your party.
Not having effective voice communication in a team-based game is like not putting guns in Call of Duty. How
No,
did
but
it take
it
them
was,
so long to implement this?
well, firstly, right? It's the League community. And secondly,
Yeah.
um, you could do it with people that were already in your party, just not strangers, basically.
Okay. Okay. At
Yeah,
least there's one layer of competency then at Riot Games.
yeah. Like, but I think it's gonna do some good, especially high elo,
Oh
because
yeah.
believe me when I say like some some people need to listen, dog. I'm just
Listen
saying.
here, guys. Listen here. Just listen to him like thinking about playing League of Legends and listen to how miserable it's making him.
Oh, that sentence, those last couple of sentences that you just brought up now has reminded me of something I need to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I am, I have now recently come out as a trans woman. Um,
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I am in fact the trans. I go by she, her now. Um, it was quite the development. Mainly the main thing that helped me realize this was my uh friend group that I ended up meeting, basically.
Yep.
Especially in the fighting game community. Um, but
Weirdly, the fighting community is the more wholesome and accepting community.
yeah, dog. You know how many queer people are in the FGC? Like,
I know at least like one, to be honest.
wow. Nah, dog. Like, I'm in a server for BlazBlue, which is a fighting game, and more than half the people there are trans. So
Hmm. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Epic Hearing top tip: if you want to become transgender, play fighting games.
It's not a requirement. Disclaimer. It's not a requirement. I have cis male friends that love fighting games, all right? It, and I have cis female friends too, but they just choose to not play it as often. Um, but yeah, I'm trans. I haven't told my family aside from like one or two people.
Yeah.
Um, especially my dad, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What else happened? I did have a job, um, at a call center where and understandably after like 2 or 3 months I quit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I had like 11-hour shifts, 5 days a week. It was not, it
Yeah.
was,
That's ridiculous.
yeah, and they only give you like an hour long break for that whole shift. So
Yep.
it's yeah.
Just mentally taxing to just clock in every day for that.
Yeah, exactly. I can't deal.
I
And
cannot even.
yeah, and but I do have a new job. Um, I am currently a fighting game coach. Uh,
Aha. Now this is interesting. Do tell.
yeah, I am a fighting game coach. I coach on Discord. I get paid enough. Um, I only earn like one K less than when I worked at the call center. So it's nice.
Except it's a job you actually enjoy, following a passion you actually love, something you've actually invested a good amount of time into.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And
Yeah.
I get to stay at home indoors where it's
That
nice and
too.
cozy. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. But I live with my dad, and my dad doesn't like me being on my PC the whole time, so I had to make a deal with him that I'll go out at least once a week.
That's
Um,
fair enough.
that's where I have you, James.
Hello.
You're the homie. You're the homie, the guy.
I
The
drive.
Yeah, and you drink. And you drink.
Yes, sometimes together, more often than not.
James, they can use this in the court of law against you.
Disclaimer: everything said and done on this podcast and channel is satire. Uh, yeah.
Satire, like Adam Sandler.
Sure.
But yeah, I think that is pretty much it, I think. I mean, I yeah, I think that may be it. I am going to get back into making more content on my side, on my own channel and stuff. I am gonna consider streaming as well. Um, I would love to do that. It's
Yeah.
just I need to just basically have a rhythm. I gotta like have some sort of schedule, even if it's just once a week. But I want to first just like maybe get a couple things on my YouTube sorted first, and get that done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am also going to be um commissioning some stuff when I get enough money and save up. Just
Some
so
stuff.
yeah,
Would you
'cause
care to elaborate? Provide some details for our community.
look,
As this
James.
this is on the down low. This is super top secret stuff.
Listen, James. I ain't gonna lie. All I want, all I want to say is I'm gonna be a VTuber eventually. That's what I want.
Uh-huh.
I wanna be a VTuber at some point. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta first get like concept art and everything, and yeah.
And you gotta
Oh,
get like a rig set up and
yeah,
however all that stuff works. I won't pretend to know too much.
yeah. So I want to get that done. When I get the money. But first, I'm gonna probably start it as a PNG tuber first. So,
Yeah.
but hey, at least I'm not a gotcha tuber. At least I'm not a gotcha tuber.
Not anymore, you aren't.
Not anymore. Look, I was in high school. Give me a break, all right? I was in
Yeah.
flipping high school. Oh man, I still remember you commenting like, please don't ever be a gotcha tuber.
Yeah. And then you made the video, I'm back, or I'm leaving.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to be more active on the interwebs, and I'm going to, if I if I do build enough of a following, emphasis on if, um, I I would like a Discord, my own Discord server at some point, but that's something I don't think I should be thinking about right now. Anyway.
Oh, God forbid a man has a Discord server. Sorry, God forbid a woman have a Discord server.
What do you mean? I'm friends with plenty of women that have Discord servers.
You're next. I'm looking at you.
It's just a content creator thing to have a Discord server, dog.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
When are you gonna make your Discord server, huh?
Never. What, you think I'm gonna be some kind of famous YouTuber and podcast co-host? Come on, get real.
Dog, you know how many subs you got. You know how many views you be getting.
Yeah, like I got 300 subs and I get like 6 views. Pretty tough, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Those 6 people could meet you on Discord, dog. It would be great.
That would be a mistake.
You could talk about how caked up Solid Snake is.
I'm not going to be doing that, although, however.
However,
listen. Not up for discussion.
Colonel, they're talking about me on the Epicurean podcast.
Colonel, they put me in Rainbow Six Siege, and now this loser on the internet's talking about me.
Colonel, what is a pre-fire?
Oh my. Colonel, what is pixel peeking? Snake, pixel peeking is when an enemy holds a long angle using a small amount of gap, usually with a high-powered scope. A scope, huh? Sorry. I'm playing Metal Gear right now. I can do it. I'm allowed to.
Colonel, what is a ninja diffuse?
Oh my god.
Oh man, I remember like in primary school, I used to binge watch like a bunch of KYR Speedy Ninja Diffuse videos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those were it back in the day, dog.
That was the good times.
Yeah, just Modern Warfare 3 Ninja Diffuses. and then
Oh yeah.
he's just spinning. He's just spinning as he diffuses.
Yep.
And I remember trying to pull that off in Modern Warfare 3 lobbies on my PS3, and I'm like, how does he get this lucky?
What am I doing wrong? Like,
Yeah, like literally. But yeah, Call of Duty. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else in my life? Oh, I don't think everyone else knows about my second dog. I don't think I've ever brought up my second dog. Have I?
I don't think so.
Yeah, his name's Puzzles. I think I've talked about
Yep.
Noah before, but oh wait, no, I did bring up Puzzles.
No, we've talked about puzzles because we
Yeah,
talked about how he pissed all over me twice.
yeah.
Yeah, how great, man. How awesome. I love that dog.
So guys, you heard it here. If you want James to like you, you gotta piss on him.
Do not take that advice.
He's a tsundere, guys. It's fine.
No, I'm a concealed carry owner and I will gun you down.
Uh, but
Like a
yeah.
trailer match.
What?
I plugged my headset so you got controller microphone for 2 seconds.
I'm not. Wow, that's crazy. Dang. Were you that
Oh,
infuriated?
yeah. Let's go with that. Definitely, I did that on purpose. Yes.
Lamau. Trying to think. What else? I've been. Hmm. Think about it. I've been, like I said, I've just been making friends that I'm happy to be around and interact with. It's
Yeah.
it's been putting me in a much better space mentally as well. Um,
Yes. No, that's good. That's
yeah,
great.
I am like when I start getting money though, I am also gonna try and get more mental health because I know I got issues, dog. Like you know me, I got issues. I was recently diagnosed with autism, so
No way.
what is that supposed to mean?
What am I supposed to be surprised?
Bruh, what do you could at least act surprised. Like
Okay, yeah. Let me try again. Sorry.
take two.
Wow. Is
Really,
that better?
you might as well just have hit me with the Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow.
uh, but yeah, I have the tism. It probably explains why I love fighting games as much as I do.
To be
Um,
fair, yeah, fair enough.
yeah, and why I struggle to understand people and social interactions so much.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine has been like giving me sources as to like where I can go to get the help I need to help me with all that. So once I save up enough money, I'd like to do all that and get my mental in check,
Yeah.
and maybe possibly uh, get HRT if I can. I would very much like
Yeah.
that. I would very much like that. I would like to I would like to obtain the booba, you know.
And lose the peener.
That is a
Debatable.
topic I will not go into right now. I will not go into that right now, dog.
Uh-huh.
I will not go into that. Not when I'm recording. Not when I'm on the record.
No, yeah, not on record.
Not on
Got
record.
you.
But off record, off the record. Oh shit, my phone. But yeah. That's been happening. My brother is currently in Switzerland. He is working for CERN right now, I believe.
Who the hell is CERN?
They're like a nuclear place in Switzerland. They're apparently like
Huh.
pretty big. So,
Huh.
yeah. That's what a PhD in theoretical physics can get you.
Also gets you a job at a solar power plant in the wasteland, but that's another story.
Yeah. Um yeah. It is also my birthday on the 15th, which is like by the time this
A
is
week away.
by the time that this is recorded, yeah, it'll be a week. But when it's uploaded, it might be 6 days from when
You
this
mean
is
to tell
uploaded.
me that it's not going to be uploaded tonight, right the second immediately after we hit end recording?
Out of spite, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Just to piss me off.
Robert, it's pissing me
It's
off.
pissing me off.
Oh. Wait, have you seen this snake that just straight up hates Markiplier on TikTok?
The snake?
Yeah, there's this so this is girl, right, who has this pet snake named Tofu, and legit, right? Anytime Markiplier is on the screen, the snake gets angry at him. Any other content
What?
creator on the screen that she puts up, the snake has no issues. It's only when Markiplier's on the screen. You can look it up. Just look up Markiplier Tofu.
Markiplier tofu. Right. Okay. Taking notes right now, I guess.
Yes, it's literally it's just a one-sided beef about a snake that hates Markiplier.
A snake that hates
Like
Markiplier.
this snake has like Kendrick Lamar levels of hate for Markiplier, dog. Like
It's a
literally,
way of putting it.
he sees Markiplier on the screen, and then he just goes like, "I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress." uh, like it's on site. Like I was watching a video last night when she put Markiplier on the screen again. The snake, it's not a rattlesnake, but it was rattling its tail still. Like it's crazy, dog.
That
Uh,
actually sounds kind of funny.
it is, and it's named Tofu because it's white. It's pale.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Um, I think that's about it. Just me following my passion for fighting games. I play Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 at a high level. Um, yeah. I play Faust. Yeah, go ahead, boo at me. I know RNG, very lame. I know I like to gamble in a fighting game. I
I was about
know,
to say
whatever.
gambling's awesome. Come on.
If you like it so much, then why don't you play with me then?
No. I said gambling was awesome, not fighting games.
But you're gambling in the fighting game.
What if they put guns in the fighting game? Would you play the gun character exclusively?
There is a character that has a gun.
I'm not going to play the gun character exclusive. I might. I did play Aaron Black in Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
almost exclusively, but that is besides the point.
Surprised you didn't play Terminator because he has a shotgun.
It's the same reason I don't play Pirates and For Honor, just because they have a gun. Because Pirates sucks. They're lame and stupid. If you play Pirates, glad for you, man. Glad you could find fun in the stupidest character.
What do you mean? Terminator is
Uninstall.
fun. Terminator's
I
hella
said
fun.
pirate.
Yeah, but you're saying it's the same reason you don't play Pirate.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, I apologize if you hear my dog barking in the background. I can't do anything about that. He just does that.
Now let the dogs out.
They the doors are open if they want to go out, okay? The doors are open. I don't know what they want. I fed them like a couple minutes before we started recording this, all right? I don't know what they want from me.
Epicurean pro tip: don't abuse your animals, and they'll love you, and still be loud.
Dog, don't even get me started on huskies.
Oh, I believe me, I know.
Just howling out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So I think that's about it on my end for now. If anything else comes up, I can mention that. But I'd like to get into your life now, Hamiz.
Yes, okay. Well, let me try and think back a year now. Okay, the last time we spoke on the record for Epic Hearing would have been around the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I believe. So that was the main game at the time, and it very quickly went downhill, became one of the most like greedily monetized games. So we've stepped away from Call of Duty. I'm sure you all have heard. Now you've all met Marcelo, Silver Dollar A Gaming. He has been dry, just waiting for some good content for any reason to play Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And we all keep telling him, no, you cannot give money to Activision Blizzard. It is the most soulless company out there. So that's been really funny. More so than that, the game goes free like every 2 weeks for the weekend. So that's hilarious. They're just not making money on that game. Uh, Gaming news is fun to talk about for me. Battlefield sucks. That's great because I was really hoping that game, wouldn't suck. Womp womp, too bad, I guess. Uh, Marvel Rivals exists. Do I have to say anything else about Marvel Rivals? Come on.
One thing you can say about Marvel Rivals, though, is armed and dangerous!
Again,
Again!
again, again.
Again! Again! That hurt my throat. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, no, Marvel's
The
it's a
gif?
game.
You know the gif of Markiplier running to the camera and punching it? That's how it feels to deal with.
Yeah,
That's how it feels to get punched by Bucky.
yeah. No, they keep buffing their favorite DPS child, Bucky, Winter Soldier. I main him, so I don't complain. But
Yeah.
don't tell that to Lucas. Don't tell that to Luca. They absolutely despise Bucky players. They'll never ban Bucky because, well, I play him. So yeah, man, playing ranked games this past couple of years has been the most dreadful experience overall. And let's talk about Siege real quick. Siege's rank system is just completely broken. You're in Copper, you only go against super fun time. It's ranked, so you expect a sweaty experience, but it's
Wait,
just a
you only
constant
go
skill
against
gap.
what? Sorry, you cut out.
Champions. So you are in Copper. You just started playing for the season because there's full rank reset every season. Yet you play against like champions every single time, like no exception. That's always a great time. We love that experience.
Mm-hmm.
um, Marvel Rivals ranked is it's anti-consumer. It's anti-friend group. It's targeted towards the solo queue experience in a multiplayer game, which I really don't get. So one of the decisions, look, I get it. I just don't like it. Is as you can't queue into ranked as a 5 stack in the 6v6 game because they're like, oh, you'll just target the solo queue. I think that's dumb. It's a multiplayer game. You should all be working together. And besides that, even in our 2 stack, our 3 stack games, we like 1 in 3 games we'll get a guy who just gives up and who throws the game because he just doesn't want to play anymore, even after like losing one, not even one round, losing 1 point in a round. Absolutely ridiculous. Multiplayer games are nowadays just filled with the biggest group of losers and lobotomites.
Mm.
And yet playing quick play in Marvel Rivals is worse than playing ranked.
I actually heard like there's like apparently like bounties on
Yes,
Marvel Rivals where people will literally like pay you to sabotage other people's games. Like
yes,
that is
100%
that
true.
is one of the most pettiest things I've ever heard in any game.
Yeah, it's mostly to do with streamers, especially women. I notice women are unfortunately the target the most, which really sucks. And yeah, welcome to the gaming community, I guess, full of misogynists and losers and neckbeards. But hey,
Hmm.
yeah, we really have just gone downhill as a species.
Yeah.
Um,
But you know what hasn't
yeah,
gone
so
downhill though?
Resident Evil 9. I've heard it's an absolutely fantastic game from my secondhand sources. But no, what were you gonna say?
Well, actually, I disagree with you because I think Resident Evil 9 is bad because it doesn't have Lady Dimitrescu Dome from the Doug's Dale Doug Dimmadome.
You know, like every game has like different villains, right?
And all of them are wrong except for Lady Dimitrescu Dome from the Doug's Dale Doug Dimmadome.
Okay, well, your opinion is factually incorrect then, because the gameplay, the storytelling, the graphics, the design of it, the whole game is
The
fantastic from
only
what I've seen.
gameplay I need is to be able to look at Lady Dimitrescu Dome from the Doug's Dale Doug Dimmadome.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be shot for this, you know that?
Why am I gonna be shot for that?
For being incorrect.
Dog, am I incorrect for appreciating a powerful woman?
Look, my second-hand source being Riley, okay, Mr. Resident Evil in the group, might I say. He may agree with you about, like, getting a syrupy poor job underneath the International House of Pancakes or whatever. And he may agree with you that femboys are hot, neither of which I think are cool. But listen, if you, like, trash talk his Resident Evil games, he's gonna have some words and rounds to exchange with you.
I guess it's a good thing I don't talk to Riley. Dog, I don't hang out with that group anymore. Like,
Yeah, fair enough.
and when I do, it's just to pop in and see what's going on.
And yet, every time you do hang out with us, somehow Riley is the one agreeing with you the most, which is
Yeah,
not a situation I expect. But hey, take what you can get, I suppose.
yeah. I'm curious to know what his opinion on um on the on the new season of JJK.
Yeah, I'll be sure to relay that information to you once I have it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I was gonna say, uh, n- uh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is it's amazing.
Nah,
You should watch slash read it. It's amazing.
no, thank you.
Like James, haven't you seen the new season?
No,
You should
I
watch
have
it. It's
not.
so good. Look, l
Nah, I don't think so.
guys, listen. Y'all need we
There we
need to
go.
convert James, okay? Because James here, right? I don't know how he gets this, but he does not like the animation of
Here
JJK.
we
And
go.
I get it. I get it. Everyone has different tastes, but he says it's straight up bad. Cause it's like cause it because me and other people are seeing this and like it's so nice and so fluid, but then it's just like nah, it looks like someone rubbed Vaseline on a PNG. Like what the bruh,
Factual statement, by the way.
bruh, you
Tell me
tripping,
where I'm lying. Tell
dog.
me where I'm lying.
You're the only person I have heard of that has this opinion.
Oh, you mean besides everybody who I brought this up with who all agreed with me?
They don't necessarily agree with you. They just understand where you're coming from. There's a difference.
Is that so?
Yeah,
Really now?
yeah,
You want me to pull up the chat logs off camera, off the record?
yeah. Off the record, go ahead. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not going to be very hard.
Anyway, JJK's peak. Um, personally, I would say if you what I would say is what I guess you could just watch what there is right now and then read the rest of it because it's like it's worth it. Really, just read the rest that hasn't been animated after you finish watching what's currently animated because it's like, and you'll also be in for the greatest of memes in the community. Oh, all I'm gonna say is, if you don't want spoilers, do not search up Judas by Lady Gaga on TikTok. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
I mean, you can probably look it up, James. You don't care about JJK, so
Yeah, I
you won't
don't
care.
care about JJK.
Go
You're
go
correct.
go ahead, look it up right now on TikTok. Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
I'm not going to do that
No,
right
do it
now.
right now. Do it right
I do
now.
not care.
No, just do it. I want to see your reaction. Just
Judas by
Jude,
Lady Gaga.
yeah, just search up Lady Gaga Judas. I want to see your reaction to what comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
2011.
I meant on TikTok, James. On TikTok.
Oh, okay. I'll have to mute my mic for this. This could be copyrighted content.
Don't like watch the videos. Just like okay, I guess you need to watch the videos.
I was about to say, what do you want me to do
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, just watch a couple of them and then just like after each one just tell me what you saw and your thoughts on it.
Judas, Lady Gaga. Okay.
Yeah. Guys like you it Jujutsu Kaisen is peak. I will like JJK is my new gospel. No joke. It is amazing. I love it. Masterpiece. I wish that there was more. I even read the sequel to JJK, which is JJK Modulo. Um, love it. I can't wait to see what Gege cooks up next. Uh, and I just love the memes that the community gives. It's a masterpiece. But yeah. Um, other than that. I would again just like to say I appreciate y'all for sticking around, and always just checking out what we are yapping about and all that. It's greatly appreciated. James, what did you see? What did you witness?
It's just like concerts and her like and people uploading the lyrics to the song.
But you don't
I
see
don't
like
get it.
you don't see like a specific JJK fight that pops up.
No,
No?
there were no fight scenes that showed up.
Okay, okay, wait. Did you only watch one video?
No, I scrolled for a bit. Like all of it is just like lyrics.
Okay, I want you to do something else. You don't need to mute your mic for this. Just like mute your phone or whatever you're on TikTok on.
Uh huh.
Go into one of those videos and just look at the comments.
Okay.
Just look at the comments.
Okay. Turn off the volume. Okay, that one's just people hearting it. Okay, this one's got 3 million likes, surely. Okay. Singing while dancing, dude. Lady Gaga is so fire. Lady let Jujutsu Kaisen use the song for Gojo Va Sukuna. Nice one. You misspelled a two-letter word. Good job, dude. She's acting weird. Yeah, the real Lady Gaga is back. The Strangers of today versus picture of guy with blue hands. I love TikTok comment section spelling. Nah, I'd win. Lady Gaga, no. Solid overkill from Minions, yes. Okay. Judas, no. Tick. Gojo versus Sukuna song. Lady Gaga, no. Gojo versus Sukuna. So it's Gojo versus
It's
Sukuna.
Gojo versus it's the anthem of Gojo versus Sukuna.
Uh-huh, right.
Yeah, so basically, right? Um, there's this like AMV slash MMV, um, where this guy put together like a bunch of fan animations because the whole of JJK is just, if it's not officially animated, the fans have animated it themselves at this point. No joke. Um, so basically, this guy put together all the fan animations of all the different parts of Gojo versus Sukuna and put them into like a music video with Judas in the background.
Yeah,
And now
okay.
everyone that has been on TikTok frequently or is a JJK fan just associates Judas with that fight.
Huh.
Yeah, and I kid you not, there are videos of people on TikTok that literally go to the Lady Gaga concert, and when she sings the song, they just watch the fight on their phone as she's singing the song.
Yeah, I've seen similar things in other communities, like Invisible and Metal Gear with Duran Duran.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love Lobotomy Kaizen. I love it.
Lobotomy Kaisen, right.
Yeah, that's what we call it. Yeah, Lobotomy Kaizen, Jujutsu Pixen. Um, we call there's a character named Mahito. We gave him a nickname, Mahihi. Um, there's a guy named Megumi. He's like one of the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we call him Potential Man, because the narrator and everyone else in the JJK universe keeps bringing up like, oh, Megumi has so much potential, but we never see it fully realized. So
Gotcha.
we never see it fully realized. We just call him Potential Man. Yeah, and
What does he even do?
he summons Shikigami, so basically he can summon creatures to fight for him. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There is a wait. What is the number? Hold on. I need to look up the number. I don't wanna get the
Jamie, pull
name
that
wrong.
up.
Jarvis, pull up the statistics. 273. Yes. So there is a so basically right. one of the animals he can summon is a rabbit, and he can summon like a bunch, like thousands of them. Um, but this one rabbit in particular, right? That we, the JJK community, gave the name Rabbit 273 because whenever, right? Because when there's this rabbit who just like does the most when he's on screen, because he's either
Hmm.
like he's either stunting or he's just like straight up putting the hands on the strongest of characters when they should not be struggling that much with him. It's just like, oh my word, it's so funny. It's supposed to be a normal rabbit like the rest of them, but it's just because it happens to be doing that stuff in those moments, we just gave it the name Rabbit 273. I probably sound crazy talking about this, but I'm not making this up. This is what we did.
Yeah, yeah. Anime fans be doing too much sometimes, I think.
Yeah, and there's also a big meme, especially in the anime community, where whenever someone's like, "Oh, nothing could ever be this good or possibly be better than this," and then we end it with the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course.
Uh-huh.
I assume you don't know who Gojo is, right?
I don't know anything about
Okay, so
JJK, dude.
Satoru Gojo,
Here we go.
his
Full breakdown incoming.
half like a dog. I'm about to become the JJK narrative with how I'm about to break this stuff down. You might as well just play the curse technique explanation music at this point. But anyway, I don't want to do
What?
that because I don't want to get copyrighted. That is an actual thing. It's a meme going around right now where people explain like day to day things or like game specific mechanics like it's a JJK curse technique with the music in the background. It's amazing. So basically, right? Gojo, Satoru Gojo, the man, the myth, the legend, everyone's king. He is essentially the strongest sorcerer of today in JJK, basically, right? Which is why you
Mm-hmm.
see the meme strongest sorcerer of today was the strongest sorcerer in history, because Sukuna was the
Yeah.
strongest sorcerer in the Heian era, and Gojo is the strongest sorcerer of modern day when JJK takes place. Um,
Right.
so yeah. So Gojo, right? What makes him so special, right? Is because he has two inherited cursed techniques essentially, right? One is called the Six
Right.
Eyes, the other is called the Limitless. So what the Six Eyes does is it allows you to see and understand um cursed energy on a much easier and deeper level than other people can. um, and basically, cursed energy is what is basically like the power source of JJK, right? So it allows him to control that to a point where he doesn't really expend any cursed energy. Um, so and why? And the thing is that alone wouldn't necessarily be a problem if it wasn't paired with Limitless. So what Limitless does, right? It gives him access to infinity. So what Infinity is basically you won't be able to touch him unless he just straight up allows you to. Because no matter how close you get to him, you're never going to touch him. So how it's explained in JJK is when you try to approach something, right? You gotta go halfway in the distance, but then you gotta go another halfway. But with Gojo, that just keeps going on and it never ends, basically. Right?
Right.
Yeah. And it's not like, and the thing is that is what's the most broken thing about him, right? And there's only
Mm-hmm.
like two ways to really get around it, which is domain expansion or domain amplification. The reason being is because those will guarantee a hit, essentially. Um, so yeah, and the thing is, Gojo doesn't fully rely on it necessarily. He is a prodigy. Like when he came back from a damn near death experience against Toji, which is Megumi's dad, um, who is essentially the Batman of JJK. Um, like literally, like he had like a whole week of prep time against Gojo in order to like almost kill Gojo. The only reason why Gojo came back to life is because he just realized how to do reverse curse technique, like right on the brink of death. And
Hmm.
what
Just
that
conveniently pulled that out.
he's just that good. I'm not even joking. He's just that genius. Um,
Hmm.
but he has other techniques like red and blue and hollow purple. Hollow purple being his most powerful. So what it essentially does, right? Hollow purple, it just straight up erases you. Like nothing left, gone. Like there's nothing remaining.
But that actually defies the laws of physics, you see. Matter cannot be removed, only transformed.
No, 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 no. But you see, there is math involved because you see, he combine in order to do the purple, he combines his blue and his red, right? And he combines them to make purple, the hollow purple. So what the red does, right? This the rest of this episode is probably gonna just be explaining JJK, and I'm happy for it. I
I
don't
was about to
care. I don't
say.
care, dog.
I
I
was,
don't care. I don't care. Okay, JJK is peak. I am autistic about this. I don't care. It's amazing. So
bit
essentially,
too
right?
obvious.
I just wanna pull this up just so I make sure I don't get this wrong because it is so good. So um okay, JJK. So he has the red and blue, which is what I can't remember. Yeah, he had red and blue before he discovered how to do purple, and he only discovered purple after he learned RCT, and he was like high off of his cursed energy, which is and his adrenaline as well. It's a common thing for him. Um, uh, just trying to pull this up so I don't get it wrong. Um, So basically, right, what blue does, it's kind of a vacuum. So it basically attracts or gravitates you towards it. Because he can like move it around, right? It's like a ball. He can move like a little orb. It's like a little orb thing he can move around, and basically anything that is around the blue will be attracted or gravitated towards it. Um, and then red is basically it does the exact opposite. It repulses, right? Um,
Right.
yeah. So he has to like apply both of those concepts together and mix them in order to make Hollow Purple.
Right.
You see what I'm getting?
I think I follow.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing. And oh my, James, you love gambling. I know you love gambling. You're the guy when it comes to gambling. There's a character specifically I think you would like, low genuinely. Like, I think you would like this character. His name is Hakari. His whole
Okay.
his domain expansion is gambling with pachinko machines.
Pachinko, like dropping the ball down, and
Yes.
every drop is a 50-50 until you're at the furthest end, or maybe you just get nothing in the middle.
Yes.
Got you.
So when he gets a jackpot, right? When he gets a
Uh huh.
jackpot, he he basically gets infinite cursed energy for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. And the reason why it's 4 minutes and 11 seconds is because when he gets the jackpot, the intro to an anime is supposed to play during that time because it's his favorite anime. Um, so yeah, it's and the intro is like 4 minutes and 11 seconds long. So that is why he has infinite cursed energy for that period. But he can only obtain this when he gets a jackpot. And why this is so insane when he gets the jackpot is because yes, he has infinite cursed energy, but too much of anything is going to be bad. So his body automatically compensates for this by making its own reverse cursed energy, right? So it basically it levels everything so it's not like too much for him to handle. And why this is so insane is because, as the narrator says, for the next 4 minutes and 11 seconds, Hakari is essentially immortal. He cannot die he like there's literally no way to kill him unless you can
There was a,
literally just straight up erase him from existence itself. You can't kill him.
but we just spoke about how there's a technique to erase someone from existence.
Yeah, that's why Gojo's still the strongest.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on here.
yeah, exactly. But there's also some other things and nuances about his domain. His domain is actually hella complicated. Because it's like he can't just straight up get um a jackpot whenever he wants, because that's not how gambling works. So he can
Naturally.
keep re-rolling until he gets it, right? Of course.
Right.
But if I remember correctly, there is like a pity pool thing, basically, where if he does do it enough times and he hasn't gotten it yet, he will be guaranteed at that point to get it. Um,
Right.
yeah.
Guaranteed gambling, my favorite card.
No, it's hold on, let me Akari
He's gonna pull it up,
key
Chad.
explanation. Yeah. Um, trying to see if I can like get them like very detailed stuff. So, he needs to line up three identical symbols, which has a 1 out of 239 chance to win. But, um, he can gain increased odds, to hit it quickly, right? Um,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, there's that. And he can just keep opening his domain while the jackpot is playing. And he can just he can basically keep it going indefinitely.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention he can also die if you just straight up destroy his brain.
Got you. So remove him from reality or got you.
Yeah, destroy his brain. Forgot to mention that. Everything else he can pretty much heal.
What's the point of this anime again?
People stopped asking that after like season 2.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just like the thing
So it
is,
just
right?
kind of exists.
The thing is, right? Um Basically how I feel the thought process of the story is okay, right? It's not awful. I
Right.
agree it is mid, but it's not bad, and I am able to understand what is going on, what is happening and so forth, right? I am able to follow it quite well. Um It's just that the main thing that drives people towards JJK is the power system.
So the lore.
Not the lore, the power system. The way the
Yeah,
powers
which that's
work.
like that's a part of the lore, you know what I mean? Like the lore is like the whole universe and how you explain it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah? Am I wrong?
I'm not sure, like, if that's the correct way to say. Like, wouldn't say it's in tandem with the lore, because it's like saying like, oh, like the way how guns normally work in Black Lagoon is tied to the lore or something like that, you know?
Yeah, but Guns and Black Lagoon are like tied to reality. Black Lagoon, for all intents and purposes, is a very loose quotation marks realistic anime.
What do you mean?
Like it's somewhat bound in the laws of reality. You know, like all the stuff that people do is stupid and unrealistic, but in the same way that like Metal Gear is stupid and unrealistic. You know what I mean?
No, what do you mean? Roberta is hella realistic.
Totally.
You remember Roberta, right? Right?
Sorry?
You remember Roberta, right?
Yes, I remember Roberta.
Good,
The
good.
maid who's just the most powerful character in the entire show.
John Wick as a maid, essentially. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Look,
Am I
she's
wrong?
absolutely batshit, and it's like unrealistic. But like I said, in the same like methodology that Metal Gear is stupid and unrealistic, but still bound by reality.
Nah, dog. I don't know about you, but I think like a demon riding a fire horse is totally within reality.
It's not a demon; it's a man.
Potato, potato. Okay, everyone knows. Everyone
It's a
knows it.
man on fire.
Like Ghost Rider.
I mean, kind of. He's like fueled by his hatred and his rage for Snake.
Yes, yes, yes. I see.
Which, speaking of, I mean, since you seem to enjoy this absolutely batshit crazy stuff, you should play Metal Gear Solid.
The thing is, right? I don't have the motivation to play that game right now, dog.
Damn.
And I uninstalled it too, and it's like I don't want to make space for it right
Damn.
now. I got too many fun games on
Damn.
my PlayStation that I want to keep on there
Yeah.
situations. So yeah,
Got you.
sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me, bro. You're the one missing out.
Gomenasai.
Whatever that means.
It means sorry in Japanese.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And oh, people make fun of me for this. Well, non-anime fans make fun of me for this. My anime friends, they, if anything, join in on it. Um, so like normies make fun of me whenever I'm like
Normies.
whenever I'm in public, and I just like put my fingers together. Well, I specifically my ring and middle fingers together, right? And then I go Ryuiki Tenkai Fukuma Mizushi. You know, I don't know why.
My face when I do a cringy thing in public and people in public think it's cringe. No way.
And I also go like Goku Naban In.
I... Yeah, I gotta remember that you're like autistic now, so like social cues aren't your speciality.
And and like whenever I punch something hard, I sometimes go like Coxin, which means Black Flash. Oh, James, I gotta tell you about how Black Flashes work in JJK. Oh my word! So basically, right? You know
Here we
how
go.
you know what like frame perfect stuff is, right? Like on the specific, you can only do certain things like on a
On
specific
that
frame.
exact frame,
Yes,
yes.
that is essentially what a black flash is. When you punch or kick someone, and you have to like basically um time it with you pouring curse energy into said kick or punch. And if you perfectly time it, you will get the black flash. But it's not just that. There's also other elements that people speculate go into it because if you could just get the timing down, everyone would be able to land black flashes essentially. Um, but what makes it because there's apparently other factors um such as like the curse energy that the person you're trying to hit it with has, or even the weather apparently or climate has something to do with it as well. It's all sorts of other factors you have to take into account. But why I find this so sick is because my boy Itadori Yuji, he hits them like there's no tomorrow. He is the king of black flashes. They oh my he's so sick. He's so sick. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, he's so cool. He in okay, this is a spoiler, right? Just like skip like 20 seconds ahead or something from now if you don't want spoilers. He in the like towards the end of the JJK manga against Sukuna, right? He lands 8 black flashes in a row against Sukuna, right? In a row. In a flippin' row. It's insane. But yeah. Oh, I love them. I love JJK. It's so peak. Black Flashes are so cool, and especially James. Boogie
I'm
Woogie!
listening.
Boogie Woogie! Boogie Woogie!
What?
Sorry. So
What?
basically, Boogie Woogie is a curse technique of a character named Aoi Todo. He is um he's like quote unquote Yuji's brother, quote unquote. Um he's not like blood related, but he's delusional and that's what we love about him. So essentially, right? Um Boogie he has this technique called Boogie Woogie, which is whenever he claps his hand, he can switch around anything as long as the things he switches has cursed energy. But it's only when he claps, right? And why this is so
Right.
sick is because well, this is why people say that he and Yuji are arguably one of the best anime duos because when they're paired together, oh my word, it's insane because what Todo does is he will as him and Yuji are jumping someone. He will clap and he will switch him and Yuji around, right? To try and mess up the opponent, right? To get them like confused and stuff. But when the opponent starts picking up on it, Todo can clap to switch, but he doesn't. He can just choose to not switch when he claps. So looking out for every clap isn't gonna help. It's insane. It's amazing. The requirement is though for it to work, is he needs to clap. That is a requirement. He has to clap if he wants to switch, but he doesn't need to switch when he claps, and that is sick.
Okay.
And that's why people make the joke that Yuji is um Toto's sure hit effect, guaranteed hit effect, because the how JJK another thing the JJK power system works is domain expansions traditionally are meant to give you a guaranteed hit effect against your opponent if they are in your domain. So they can block it, but they can't dodge. So you are going to hit them. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is why people usually try to do it on Gojo, but Gojo just his he's way too strong, so he can just overpower that domain with his. So it's like, yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you how his domain works, which is why it's also so hella strong. Gojo's domain is called Infinite Void, right? And why this is so ridiculous is because um, when you're in it, right? When you're in it, anyone that isn't Gojo or is touching Gojo, right? Um,
Yeah.
they essentially get paralyzed because what happens is when you're in that domain, infinite information is being poured into you and your body can't process it. So all you can do is just stand there and not move.
Interesting.
That's why it's called infinite void because you just get infinite information on everything at once.
And it paralyzes you.
Yes. Because
Sweet.
your brain is trying to take in all this info, but your brain also
Yeah.
controls your bodily functions. So all you can do is just stare and stand there. Like, isn't that cool?
I guess, bro.
Yeah, it's sick. But yeah, as I was saying, so the guaranteed hit effect thing, that's a domain thing. But Todo doesn't have a domain. So people just say like, oh, UGC's sure hit effect because every time they duo together, they like Yuji is always landing the hits, and Todo is always like giving like the big huge assists to like help him get those hits. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, dog. Oh, and okay, I just I love it. I love it, and I will say I love Sukuna, and I relate to him, and I wish I was his daughter. Honestly. Uh, but yeah,
Yep.
I am sorry for rambling on about JJK. It's just I love it so much. But
We can tell. Trust.
yeah, I love it too much. Oh, one more thing. Heavenly restrictions. And binding vows. I want to talk about that too. So I want to talk about binding vows first, right? So binding vows is essentially, um, if you are a sorcerer, you can give up something to gain something, but it has to be of equal value in your eyes, right? You can't just pretend like it's equal to you, right? You can't be like, oh, I sacrifice my leg hair in order to gain infinite cursed energy. That's not how that works. That's not fair. And you yourself are probably going to believe that as well, but you can't try and trick yourself into believing that. That's not how it works. It has to be what
Yeah.
you genuinely believe deep down in your heart is equal. So, why this is so interesting is because Sukuna, king of binding vows, he spams that shit. He spams binding vows like there's no tomorrow. Like, literally. So, spoilers here, guys. I'm sorry. So, when he fights Gojo, right? He ends up learning this thing called the world cutting slash, which is essentially how that works is so Sukuna's traditional curse technique is that he can just slice things, right? But when he was
Okay.
fighting Gojo, he can't just do that because of his infinity. He's not going to hit him. So what he has to do is he learns world cutting slash because of my boy Maharaga. I'll get into him in a bit. He basically learned the world cutting slash. What it does is if he tries to cut something, it's not necessarily cutting the thing he's trying to cut. It cuts the dimension that that thing is in, if that makes sense. So the best way that this is explained, right, is let's say you have a paper that has a person drawn onto it or something, right? You can't
Right.
you can't harm the person in the picture, right? But you're able to tear it up. That is essentially what the
Gotcha.
world cutting slash is, and that's how he got past infinity. Like it's all logical. It makes sense, and I love it.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Yeah, dude.
I love it so much, and I want to get into heavenly restrictions because not Toto, Toji, sorry, and Maki as well. Like I don't, I'm like Maki's cool and all, but I don't like her that much in comparison to Toji. But that's just because I like Toji's character more. Um, So basically, they have what's called a heavenly restriction. So they have no cursed energy, but in return, they get insane, um, insane buffs to their like human capabilities. So they get super strength, super like senses, and everything, and it's insane. And and that alone makes you a special grade sorcerer on its own, right? Which is
Right.
why Toto was so feared and so admired even in today. So yeah, that is how he was able to even go toe to toe with Gojo. He had to use cursed tools, which is just like weapons that are imbued with cursed energy or cursed techniques. And how he had to get past Gojo's infinity is he had to use it's it's called the divine. I think it's called the heavenly spear. So basically, he had to use that to get past Gojo's infinity because what it does is anything it cuts through, it nullifies any curse technique that's in the way of it trying to slice. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how he was able to get past that. That's why I love it. Now I want to quickly get into Maharaga. All right. Um, So Maharaga, or as we call him, Big Raga, the op stopper, the Big Suwu, some might even say. Um,
Yeah.
what is this guy? I kid you not. In the community, he has a 0% win rate. In JJK, he has a 0% win rate, but he gets no slander at all. No slander
Uh-huh. Is he
because
like just a community favorite character?
not that he's more so like a test for for if a character is really strong, because what he is, right? He's a Shikigami, right? So, but what makes him so unique is he's a very strong Shikigami, but his strength isn't necessarily what's scary. It's the fact that he has the ability to adapt to any and all phenomena, right? So
So he's Batman with prep time.
no, the thing is he's not prep time. It's not prep time. It's like in the fight, right? Like let's say
Instant adaptation.
it's not instant adaptation. So it does
Okay.
take time. So basically, right, he has this little wheel over his head that floats over his head, right? So like let's say for example you land like a really powerful punch and he takes quite a bit of damage from it, right? Yeah, he's taking quite a bit of damage, but he heals and then his wheel turns. And then you punch him again. He's taken less damage and he regenerates again. His wheel turns again. But now you punch him a third time. Your punch does nothing.
Hmm.
You see what I'm getting at here?
I
He
follow you.
That's how his adaptation works. So basically, the main way to kill him is to just one-shot him with something he hasn't adapted to.
So, like, rest in peace, my gamer. He got hit by a bazooka is the only way to do it.
Kaboom. Kablow. Yeah. It's so good, dog. I love him. He's so freaking sick. I love Big Raga, the op stopper. Like, and there's a specific chant that people say whenever he like gets summoned, and it's made by a guy named Rap So Petty. Who did like an abridged version of JJK called Hood JJK.
Okay.
So it goes like, um, here's how we're gonna do this. Roses are red, weapons against me won't prosper. With the sacred treasure I summon, the divine street general, Big Raga, the ops stopper. And then Maharaga comes in and then he just says Suwoo. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool, dog. I love it. I love this community.
Seem to love everything about this show.
It's so good. It is so good. Like genuinely, it is so sick. Oh. And there's a character I really think you would like, James, because I know you like lawyers. I know you like Better Call Saul. Like,
Right.
listen, this guy is a lawyer. His name's Higuruma, right? He he was a sorcerer for like a month, and he's already mastered domain expansion. That usually takes sorcerers like a
Lawyer
couple.
moment.
That usually takes sorcerers like a few months to a year to like get the hang of somewhat, right?
Yeah.
So what Higuruma, his main scary thing is his domain, right? And it's called deadly sentencing. And the reason why this
Because
is
he's a
so
lawyer.
yes, and the reason why this is so sick, right? Is because in the domain, violence is entirely prohibited. You can't fight, you can't use any powers or anything, right? And
Okay.
basically, he when he makes this domain, you're in a courtroom, and he's like on and yeah, it's just a courtroom. So, but there's no, it's just him and whoever he put on trial. So,
Yeah.
but he also has he has a judge. It's a Shikigami and it's called Judge Man. I know, very unique
Judge,
name.
man.
Yeah.
Very Kojima pilled, yeah.
Yeah, and basically, right, Higuruma will get a piece of evidence in his hand, and only he will know what the evidence is, and he won't even need to open it. He'll just know when he gets it what the evidence he has obtained is, right?
Yeah.
And what the judgment will do is it'll put you on trial for a quote unquote crime you've done in your life. Like let's say for example you were underage and you entered a casino or something. Um
Okay.
yeah, like something like that. So what it'll put you on trial for something you've done in your life. and then you gotta either plead guilty or defend yourself, or you can just straight up not say anything. All right,
Right.
or you can admit it and hope you get a lighter sentencing. Um, so basically, right, uh, based on this, so if you like, let's say for example, you lie and say like, oh, I only went into the casino to use the bathroom, right? And Higuruma opens the evidence and sees a photo of you on a like casino machine thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's not a bad this is like a bad crime, right? But it's still a crime, so you gotta get punished. So what it'll do, judgment will declare you guilty, and it'll confiscate either a cursed tool or your cursed technique, or if you don't have a cursed technique per se, it'll take away your cursed energy.
All right.
But what's unique about this is Higuruma, he can he's able to like attack you with like the little hammer thing. Like trust me, that thing hits, dog. That thing hits. So as he's attacking you, or if he even before he tries to go in to attack you, you can demand a retrial and the domain opens up instantly again, right? You can, I believe
Right.
you can demand up to 2 retrials. Um, so yeah. And it's basically just repeats this until the result is whatever. So I also wanted to bring up he did this domain on Sukuna, right?
And
He did this domain on Sukuna for accusing him of, I think it was when he murdered everyone in Shibuya. Um and then, or was it was either in Shibuya or Killing Gojo, but whatever. So basically, right, he he got a sentence. It was death penalty. He was supposed to also get his curse technique removed, confiscated, but he had a curse tool instead that was apparently deemed like more powerful
equal in value.
or equal in
Okay.
value, or higher in value actually, and that got confiscated instead. But Higuruma, when you get a death penalty, right? When you get a death penalty, Higuruma gets what's called an executioner's blade. So basically, if he stabs you or cuts you with it, you're instantly dead. Instantly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence death penalty.
Yep. It is insane, dog. Oh, and that's what I like. I think you would like him because his whole thing is centered around being a lawyer and justice and all that.
Right.
But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED talk.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was only like what, an hour?
yeah. I'm sorry. I like JJK. Okay, sue me.
We can tell. We can tell. All right.
Go ahead. Sue me and get Higuruma as your lawyer. All right. That's why people
Sue you
say.
for what?
That's why people say like have made memes about like the only person who could beat Higuruma is Better Call Saul.
Well, yeah, because Soul cheats. That's why it's such an interesting show.
But yeah, yeah. I don't got much else to say. You got anything you wanna say?
I don't think I've got anything to add.
Damn. Okay.
Nothing of subs. I have nothing of substance to say.
Okay. Would you like to end the episode there? I think that's a good.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to end it
Yeah.
now.
All right. Sorry for my rambling, guys. I'm probably gonna have to put JJK spoilers in the title when I upload this. But yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in to the podcast after so long. Um, we don't know when we're gonna upload again, if I'm being honest. I would like to have a somewhat
Yeah.
consistent schedule. I would like to do weekly, but we will see. We both have different lives as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, gotta try and balance that as well. But yeah. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
Share
if you're
this.
into more gaming related content, check out our
Yeah, check out our
Seth
separate
for games,
channels.
me for everything else.
Yeah, I am dwarf_101. James is James the Gamer. And yeah, we might be doing a collab for our next episode. We will see, possibly. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Again, thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Peace.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.